welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. I'm here this evening to do the weekly reading, general reading, for the sign of Scorpio for the week of June 12th through to the 18th, 2017. Maybe we're going to have a good smudge right off the get-go here. They've been struggling. I've already burning my candle from intuitivecandles.com. This is down by the bay. 100% soy-based candles. When the wax melts down, you're left with a beautiful reveal of stones and minerals and gems. Are gorgeous. And this is a smudge for anybody that is new to the channel. Please Google smudging, S-M-U-D-G-I-N-G. It's an indigenous custom that I borrow from the indigenous people with all the respect in the world. Oh, it smells so nice. Between the candle and the smudge, it's amazing in here. Beautiful. I'll smudge my pendulum later. I might be playing with that for myself. I got me some questions to ask. There we go. And this is for you, Scorpio. What a beautiful smudge. We're going to smudge the bejesus right out of you. There we go. All right. Okay. Now, down to business. Master of the universe, master of the natural world orders, my spirit guides, please come forth for this reading and bring me messages for this general reading for the week of June 12th through the 18th for the sign of Scorpio. Yeah, it's back. Hold on. Not afraid of me at all. These are the cards. All right. These are your cards. Let's see what we got going here, Scorpio. Okay. On your Monday, it's the Five of Swords. It represents conflict of some kind. Tuesday, Ace of Swords represents victory. Great card. Strength, stability. On your Wednesday, on your Thursday, Three of Swords, heartbreak. Heartache, sorry. Heartache. Your Friday, the Star, she represents hope. Your Saturday, oh my gosh. Nine of Swords represents anxiety. Here's the worry card of the tarot. Oh my Lord. Your Sunday, your final card, the Knight of Cups, represents understanding. Scorpio, what the heck is up with this reading? Readings are all over the board tonight. They started out really, really good. And now they're kind of, I don't know what they are. I've got something on my glasses. Hold on. Wow. You have Four Swords. You've got a lot of stuff on your mind, a lot of decisions being made. Well, no. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 4. 4 out of 7. I don't know what's up with you guys this week, on this week. Okay, your first card. The Five of Swords represents conflict. It shows possibilities of an argument on Monday. Or conflict of some kind, at least. Here's the thing with this conflict and this argument, this confrontation. You're the one that's going to walk away feeling like this. Really, really small. Maybe you lost self-control. You went into a place you don't like to go. And when you're reflecting back on it, you're thinking, maybe you hit below the belt with this person. And you may be feeling a little, despite the other person and them starting this and coming at you, despite all that, you're feeling and realizing that you lost a lack of self-control, and that's what's eating at you and bothering you about this. For some of you, this will be an unexpected situation from what I'm saying. Of course, the situation's unexpected when conflict comes at you, but where it's coming from, the source, is what is going to grab you and be completely unexpected. This is somebody that you trusted, somebody you thought was a friend or a colleague. You never thought badly of them. You thought you had a really good relationship going on. But there's this jealousy thing over power that's going on with this person. And they're going to possibly be cruel and devious, unkind. It's going to wound your friendship completely. This could have an effect on your, I don't know why, but it could have an effect on your romantic partnership as well. This, whatever that is, flows over into that, and you're at loggerheads. You're not agreeing on something. The card also shows communication problems in families on this day as well. Some of you, Scorpio, your feelings may be hurt on this day. You're feeling overruled by family and other people's opinions. And for some reason, you're not being heard, or your opinions are being disregarded. You're not being listened to. And this is very disturbing to you and very hurtful as well. The good side about the card, anything that's been hidden is now brought out into the open. So the advice of the card is to make sure and stand your ground. There's no need to respond to aggressive people or even become aggressive yourself, but do be assertive rather than retreat. Don't turn and walk away. Stand your ground. Your keywords are opposition, argument, shame, bullying, unfairness, and resilience. You are resilient, Scorpio. You always come back. Well, you never really go down anyway. I don't think you guys ever do. You never do. You're stubborn and you're very proud. Okay, so your Tuesday is the Ace of Swords, represents victory. It's a beautiful card to have. So somebody has to make a decision out there, and once the decision is made, the situation is tied up, wrapped up, and put to rest, you might say. A decision is made. It is the right decision. It is the correct decision. The victory is yours because of this. It brings a breakthrough. This card, the Ace, is bringing breakthroughs from uncertainties, breakthroughs from delays as well that have been going on, to any plans that you had in place. The sword itself, it cuts through any confusion with its power, and it brings success. It clears up, as they say, clear as mud. Yeah, that's what the sword does. It comes down, it slices through anything that's clouding our judgment or our vision, or our intuition. It removes all of that. It brings success. It brings mental clarity, sharp-wittedness. It brings wins and legal victory for some of you, arguments, debates, on and on. It's a good day all the way around. So if you have any of these things coming up, slot them in for this day on this Tuesday. Is the best thing you can do for yourself. The advice of the card is use your intelligence, and victory will always be yours. Keywords are beginnings and decisions, action, clarity, determination, solutions, and ideas. On your Wednesday, we have strength and stability. Stand your ground. Patience in the face of conflict. Here it is again. This is being re-emphasized for you, Scorpio. Do not back down. Do not turn away. Do not retreat. Do not run. Remember that whatever is coming up against you is beneath you because it's negative. Negativity is always lower than we are. It always is. It always has to reach up to try to pull us down. Therefore, you're above it all. You're looking down at it. Remember that. You're the one in control. Remember that you're better than that situation or those people. Don't let anybody intimidate you at this time as well. Don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, especially if you know what's going on. You nip it in the bud right off the get-go. This card for some also means the literal return of physical strength for some. For those of you that have been ill through communicable disease, colds and flus and this kind of thing, and for others that have been suffering some long-term serious health concerns, cancer, this kind of a thing, you're on your way back. You're just at the starting line, but you are definitely on your way back. This card also represents a strength of character as well. Comes into play here. You'll find out what kind of stuff you're made of on this day. And don't overreact. Just know that any challenges that come at you, don't panic and do not compromise. You stand your ground. That's the most important thing for you on this day. And your keywords are courage, patience, endurance, risk, balance, opposition, and the beautiful word vitality. Your next card on your Thursday, Three of Swords, represents heartache. I don't know what to tell you here, guys. This is the heartbreak card of the tarot. This brings about a transient change for some people. Please remember, this is a general reading. If this means nothing to you, then the message is not meant for you. This card was not meant for you. This is a general reading. Here's the thing. Some of you are going through this right now, Scorpio. This transient change that's coming over you. It could be the end of a relationship. It could be the major move that was made. But something has hurt your heart or your spirit, and now's the time to begin healing. Hence the transient change. You won't come back in the way you went out. You will not be exactly the same person. After going through things like that, where your heart has been shattered, your life has been turned upside down, where it hurts so much it hurt to breathe. These things bring about big changes within us, always. This card is usually almost always related to heartbreak, breakups, affairs, disappointments, this kind of thing. The positive side is just like the card before. Things come to light now. Things are brought to the surface. There's nothing hidden anymore. Things that you had no idea about, really. You're going to see the truth for what it is. So you'll know where you stand in this situation, this conflict situation, which seems to, except for the Ace of Swords, I mean, it seems to be getting carried through. Watch your health at this time as far as stress goes as well. Be very careful to not let yourself get too stressed up. The advice is see the truth. Let yourself feel that pain when it comes. This has all happened for a reason. It's all part of your destiny. Your keywords are heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal, loss, affairs, breakup, and tears. Focus in on the positive side of this. The truth is coming to light. It's better if there's any untruths going on, things are being hidden or being kept from you. As much as it's going to hurt, and as much as it'll upset your life, the truth is always in better form. It's always the best way to go. It's not all bad. Good things will stem from this. You'll have much more clarity in your life. There'll be no guessing games. You'll know where you're going. You know what you want. You know what you don't want. You're certainly going to learn that from this. So it's not all bad. Your Friday card, the star, represents hope. So you come out of that. You say you come out of that black storm, and in comes hope. And isn't she wonderful? Is she just beautiful? She's ready to receive the gifts that are being sent down to her. She's open and ready to receive. The card is here to tell you you have just worked through heartache and conflict, and you have learned lessons from these hard times. And now those feelings are being replaced with feelings of hope. That's why she's here. And this is on a Friday. Woohoo. Wonderful. The card is suggesting to avoid some of these problems in the future or find a better way of handling them, that you need to put more trust into the universe and stop fighting it so much. The universe carries out our destiny for us. When we're put in certain places with certain people in certain situations, there's usually a reason for it. If we're bucking it and fighting it all the way, we're fighting the universe itself, which in essence, we're fighting ourselves. It's just as simple as that. This card is here to protect you. There is protection from the universe right now. And you're going to be guided into happier times. So that is coming for you. This card reveals growth through healing of the past, freedom from old patterns as well, feeling more whole and more fulfilled. As you can see how this is blowing up into something beautiful. What started off dark and small is now growing and blowing up into something much more gorgeous. It's blossoming. You are blossoming. Everything's going to feel right and right in its right place at the right time again for you. You're on the right path. The card is here to tell you to keep moving ahead the way you are. This card is showing up because this is a sure sign that everything's going to be okay. And so are you. The advice of this card: follow your heart. Respond to your inner knowing. Trust that the universe is going to bring you whatever it is that you're going to need. Your keywords are creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes as well. The wishes are coming. They are coming. Your Saturday is the Nine of Swords, and it is the anxiety card of the tarot. It's the worry card. For those of you that have been disturbed, have things playing on your mind that are not all sunshine and lollipops, we'll say. For those of you that have been holding it in, your fears, your dark thoughts over whatever this is, these things, because you're holding them in and not letting things come forward, not talking about it, not bringing it out to deal with it, you keep shoving it back down in again. These things are going to start. For some of you, remember this is a general reading, but what you're doing is you're jump-starting nightmares and bad dreams, because those intense emotions need an outlet. They need to be dealt with. They need to be talked about. They need to be brought out into the open so they can be dealt with. And if they're not, they'll manifest themselves some other way. They'll just find, and that's what usually happens. So the card is asking you, what's eating you up at 3 a.m.? What is it that has you sitting on the side of your bed with your elbows on your knees and your face in your hands? What is it? Come the light of day. Is it as bad? Does it feel as bad? Does it seem as bad? When we're in our darkest hours, literally in the dark, in the middle of the night, where you're not going to find any rays of hope there. But in the light of day, all shadows are all now revealed. Everything is lit up. Nothing is hidden. The truth comes out in every way you can think of. It is brought to light. If you can see what it is, then you can deal with it. But nothing is as bad as what you think it's going to be at this time. Some of you may be feeling a little bit more pressure from your jobs, your relationships as well. Maybe some family issues going on. That could be. Some of you are not sleeping due to stress and overthinking is key. I'm feeling that right there. The overthinking, you're making your own head hurt, is what you're doing. Not a full-blown headache, but your head is hurting from overthinking, and you need to stop doing that. You need to learn to let go and just let it be. Let everything just be the way it needs to be. Stop overthinking. All the overthinking in the world is not going to change some situations. They just are what they are. If you're worried about things to come, things that are going to spring from these things that you're not happy about, they're going to happen, but you're going to deal with it. You're very strong, Scorpio. You can deal with anything that gets thrown at you. The advice of this card, what keeps you up at 3 a.m. looks a lot smaller in the light of day. Keep your perspective about you, especially when negative thoughts get in the way. Remain and stay in your perspective of how everything, look at the bigger picture. That'll make those dark things seem a lot smaller. Look at the bigger picture of life, of your life. The keywords are panic attacks for this card, guilt, insomnia, nightmare, stress, and mental overload. It's time to get a grip, all right? On this Saturday, you're being advised that you need to sit down with yourself or with somebody else that you can talk to without being judged. And you need to get these things out into the open. And you need to find a clearer, better perspective than what it is right now for you. Because what it is right now for you isn't working for you at all. Not at all. All right? It's got to come out. You got to deal with it. It's never going to go away. It's just going to get worse. King of Cups and Understanding is on your Sunday. This is your final card. This king, he's an excellent guy to have show up. This king has the highest of integrity. It is bar none. This man has integrity. He's very, very honest as well. He's extremely sensitive to everybody around him, anybody that he comes into contact with. He is open and he is genuine. He is warm. He's very laid back. He's very sincere. He's all the good things that we humans should all aspire to. This man has it all. He's very well loved by the people in his life as well. He's extremely loyal for life to these people. He feels everything, and once in a while, when things are bothering him, he does retreat. He doesn't want anybody to see him in this light, so he will retreat and become a little bit distant at times. But he just doesn't show it. But if you know him well enough, you'll know that there's something not quite up. This card can also be known, I know that it is a cup, which represents it does represent the water sign, Scorpio. This is the U card in this reading. So you may recognize yourself here as well. The card is here. The king is indicating you should be finding a balance between empathy for others, but at the same time holding in fairness to yourself as well. Does that make any sense? This man as well, and if this is you, Scorpio, you make the ideal partner for just about anybody, because this guy is so well-rounded. This energy is so beautiful. The advice of the card is to follow your emotions, but don't feel you have to explain yourself, your feelings, your thoughts to anybody. You really don't. Trust in yourself that you are correct and you are right in any decisions that you have to make on this day. Your keywords are fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. And honor's a big thing for you. Well, Scorpio, there was your reading. That was kind of a roller coaster. I wasn't expecting that at all for you guys. At least the vortex or the devil didn't show up, did he? Nah, boo, boo. I'm free and clear this time. Remember that the last time? I still remember the last time. On the monthlies, I think it was. Anyway, come on in a little bit closer. You're my kind of man, so big and so strong. There we go. Thank you so much for coming by to view the video. If you find that your interest was sparked a little bit and you'd like something specific that's made just for you, personal and private, Of course, I offer that service. Information for that's found down below the video window. Just read through there once to see how the private readings do work with Fundy Fortunes, and grab my email and ship me off an email. That email's used for everything. You can find us as well here on YouTube, on Facebook under Fundy Fortunes Facebook group. Please come and join us there. It's a group of like-minded people, and it is 100% beautiful. It just is. It's a great place to be. So there on Facebook, here on YouTube, on Blogspot, on Google, and on Twitter as well. You can find us there. For right now, I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to wish you a great week ahead, and I hope you come back next week for the following week's readings. It'll be interesting. I hope it's better than this one and a lot more positive. You grab the positive while you can. Remember, Scorpio, these cards, what they bring forward are not written in stone, all right? At the end of the day, it's your decision and your choices on how you handle things, in which directions that you go in. You have the final say. Just remember that. For now, for the rest of you, if you're looking for me, you'll find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes, or walking down below on the beach along the water's edge that holds the mightiest tides in the whole world, the highest tides on the planet. It is the beautiful and the bountiful and the mighty Bay of Fundy. And you'll always catch me looking that way because I'm a high tide junkie and I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you for stopping by, and good night.